What's going on, you guys? Kenny here, also known as Solifan85. Welcome to a vlog. Um, it's not going to be a very cheery vlog, I'll tell you that much. I also look a little rough. You'll have to forgive me. I just woke up a little bit ago. I spent last night helping my folks load their truck. We are all, including myself, transitioning in life. They're about to relocate to Dallas. I'm about to relocate to Dallas. We're going to be about 45 minutes apart. It's pretty awesome. I'm glad I get to stay close to my folks, even with a new place and a new start, new chapter in life. But what I wanted to talk about is not exactly easy. I mean, it's an old wound, but it kind of got reopened a little bit. It, the last 5 years, my folks have been there for me. They've been the two most solid pillars in my life after Dad's death, after the whole drama with my sister and my car being stolen, after my divorce. They're the only constant, aside from myself, that I could rely on, and that's what folks are for. That's what makes them great. Um, I love my dad. I love my mom, and they've been great for me. In fact, you know they've helped me a lot. They've helped me a lot, and I've done what I can to try to return that, as well as the last 30 years or so of 36 years, fixing to be 37 in about 4 months. But they've been there a lot. What I want to talk about is what has happened the last 5 or 6 years has been stuff that is just, it keeps popping up. It's old stuff that keeps showing its ugly face. A few weeks ago, um, I caught up with an old friend. I won't give any names, but come to find out, an ex cheated on me. Apparently multiple times during our relationship. I won't go into any more details than that. But it kind of hurts. I mean, again, it's an old wound. Um, I've only ever been cheated on twice in my life. The first time, uh, they were actually honest with me. They said they messed up, you know. Um, but the second time, admittingly, I had my suspicions, but at the same time, still loved them. So I went on with it. Even there are details that I won't go into, but I'll say this. Look, if I'm a two strike kind of guy. I used to be a one strike kind of guy. If you cheat on me once, it's over. I'm done. You know. Needless to say, if you cheat on somebody once in a major relationship, there's going to be fallout. It's up to the partner that's been cheated on, whether they deserve it or not. Um, it's up to that partner to say, do you want to keep going with this? Is it even worth it? Is the person you're with honest enough to say, I won't do it again? I was confused. I made a mistake. Or are they so immature that they've got to hide behind a mask and keep playing a ploy with their partner in their naivete of their love for that person, that they'll keep abusing it, even if they don't deserve it? Honestly, those people are sick. There's really no heart whatsoever at all. I would even argue they're not even human. Um, that's kind of harsh, honestly, but I mean that on a fundamental level. I mean, if you are capable of not being able to stop abusing somebody in that way, in any way, then you've obviously got a serious problem, and you lack the compassion and the honesty to be able to confront that demon or that monster that lives within you, because it is a monster. We all have our monsters. We all have our demons, our evils, but we also all have our good and our angels, if you want to put it in biblical terms, I guess. I mean, it's fairly common in society, I suppose. But if you do feel the need that you're with somebody and you want to be with somebody, be honest with your partner. Even if it hurts like hell, be honest. Just say, look, I either made a mistake or I feel like I'm going to make a mistake because I cannot help myself when I'm around this person. You know, and this can lead to a lot of stuff. There could be a lot of details that lead up to this path for that partner. I mean, obviously, it could be uh, neglect on your part. Maybe you're not giving your partner enough sexual activity, enough physical activity, romance, attention, even listening to them, talking to them, so on and so forth. Um, or you could be doing the total opposite and giving them all they can handle. And it still doesn't help the fact that unfortunately that partner wants to be with another person or even momentarily cheats with another person in a moment of lust. It's funny when you try to look at this logically because in the heat of the moment, passions tend to rise and anger tends to rise. Or I've even seen examples. A friend of mine just straight up walked out, didn't even say anything, just left. You know, and he told me that it wasn't even worth words. It wasn't even worth giving them a chance to explain. You know, so cheating's a bitch. Um, I can't say I've ever done it myself. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't have thoughts of it, or um, but it's human. It really is human to have those thoughts, but you got to be human enough to recognize them and to stop them, especially if you're in love with somebody and if you're in a major relationship. I mean, look, relationships are a major thing. It is something to be respected, much like marriage. It is a heavy, heavy commitment, and it's something that you should not get into unless you know yourself enough to be able to commit to it. And if you can't, that's when their commitment issues come in. Personally, that's what I've been facing. That's what I've been facing ever since everything that's happened to me. I have major commitment issues. And I am I'm unable to dedicate myself to anybody right now because I'm still working on dedicating myself to myself. I've had people tell me I should be in a relationship, I should go for something. I've tried. Personally, I've tried, but it fell out. And I just can't do it right now. It's too much, and I respect it too much to even try because I know I won't be able to commit. It really sucks because I am getting older. Um, I'm only 36, that's true, but I know 4 years away from being 40. Once I'm 40, soon enough I'll be 50 and then 60. By the way, I plan on having an old biker look with the beard. It's going to be awesome as I'm older. Um, as long as I make it that far. It's which I will. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying. One thing that sat with me is the age that my dad died at, and there's some stuff I'm looking into family wise that may or may not be hereditary stuff, including heart problems. Um, I have very proud family members, and they don't really like to talk about health issues or issues of the past. It's understandable, but you know, you can't really look at your past. I mean, you can't really look into your future unless you know what's in your past, because there's stuff that'll pop up. Honestly, the whole cheating news did kind of hit me for a day or two, but it was not totally unexpected to hear it. It wasn't like, oh, you know, um, it sucks, but it is what it is. So, with that, bit of an extended vlog, but thanks for watching. I appreciate your time as always, and it's been a while since I've done a vlog this deep, but it is what it is. And to recap, if you don't feel you can be with somebody, let them know. Be honest about it. Hurt them now than hurting them more later by doing something dumb or making a major mistake. If you lack the quality to be able to have that kind of foresight or that kind of strength, work on it. Let them know. Just like a band-aid, just rip it off. Let them know, I feel like I'm going to make a mistake with somebody. Try to avoid those situations. Like I said, I've personally never done it, but I can see from that perspective where those intense, passionate moments, where those, especially if you're sexually deprived and you're in a major relationship, it's going to be there. It's going to show up. But try to be strong. Be smart about it as much as you can, because the human brain can be stupid. We could get really stupid in those moments. But then again, that's purely human. But I think the overall goal is to try to be above human on that. Try to be a higher level of human. Don't be base. I think that's our major pitfall, is to fall into that base, basic human instincts. I mean, yeah, it's fun as hell in the moment, but what repercussions will echo out after that, So I think that's what matters most. But anyway, stay safe, stay sane. Remember, you're awesome. Never let the world tell you otherwise. And I got a major move coming up. You guys can see boxes in the background. We're working on that. I just got done loading that truck. My back is killing me, but I want to sit down for a minute and make this vlog. So thanks again for your time. I'll see you next time. Peace.